we have got the authority Nkuhuma on the move. Now he started jogging. We're not sure what he's moving after, but I am riveted to find out. Could it be a lady friend? Could there be another male lion? And he is heading into some thicker area, but we will stick with him. Now, he's got quite the rotund belly in comparison to the lioness and cubs. Oh dear. Is that a roadblock ahead of us, Chandra? Yes, that is quite unfortunate. Now, if you're a male lion, you just go under it. If you're a Land Rover, what do? We just go through it. He's having a sniff or a smell or a listen. Okay. I'm going to try see if we can navigate around it rather than through it. I think we're going to be able to go around it. Just. Okay. What? Oh, there we go. We're going to make it, we're going to make it. We're not going to touch the tree like the elephants have after a mud bath. There we go, you see that? Nice mud from an elephant having a splash. Now I have lost sight of the authority. Oh, there he is. Oh, elephants! You're pushing over all the trees, making my life difficult. Oh, actually, it's the authority who's making my life difficult by taking me through here. Oh, he's running after something again. Hold on. I'm going to try to stick with him. I wonder what he's running after. Oh, dear. We're going to get through here. Oh, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. We're going to make it. Oh, dear. We might be stuck. No, we're not. Never fear. Oh, he's really running. I can just see him running. Unfortunately, I can't really go quick enough to keep up with him at the moment. Actually, let's go into the riverbed where it's going to be easier. Hold on. No, we're not going to fall. Don't worry. There we go. The riverbed will give us a better. There he is. He's about to pop out in the open, and we've got a lovely racetrack to travel down. There he is. What are you jogging after, Mr. Authority? Oh no, don't go up there. Oh, he's giving us a proper run around. Okay, so he's going up. We're going to go up as well. Ooh. There we go. Watch the thorns there, Chandra. Chandra is scared of thorns. I'm so disappointed in him. Are you okay? So if we lose the authority, it's Genre's fear of thorns that have done it. Cameraman. In Swahili would say kama kawaida, same, or same difference. Okay, we've lost sight of him now, but he was heading. You got him? 230. Okay, awesome. So we've managed to stick with him. Is he? I'm just trying to decide which way is going to be easier. Now, let's get a bit closer now that we've know he's not going to be jogging on. I wonder which lady friend it is. Is it Amber Eyes? Or is it the youngest in Nkuhuma? But while we make our way there, let's go have a look what's happening in another part of Djuma. So he was running after a lady. Just hang on a second, I'm hearing something very strange in front of me. Very strange. Sounds like another lion cub. Somewhere in the thickets ahead of us. But almost not a lion cub. It's a very strange sound. I know with the wind it might be quite difficult for you to hear. Even with the wind it's difficult for me to hear. There we go. She's calling. So maybe it is a lion cub, but it sounds... Maybe it's the missing cub. I can't see. Is this one of the... This is one of the mothers. Now, unfortunately, we can't actually even get into that area where the sound is coming from. It's a little ravine. So if we have a look here, so the sound's coming from in these little ravines and thickets here. I can't see anything, but the cub sounds quite upset. But Mom's not too upset, so she's calling at it, but doesn't look too stressed. I can't see anything there. Can you see anything, Jean? I think I'm just gonna... Well, we've got these here. I'm really, really curious to see what's going on there. Okay. I'm just gonna go forward where we can see up one of these little ravines. You got it? Oh, here it is. It's right here. It was just below us. It's the missing cub. It's not looking well. Okay, I'm going to move us into a... It could have been injured. I'm just going to move forward a little bit. How's that, Chandra? A bit better? Let me get a bit closer to the edge. So I can't see outwardly that there's anything wrong. Just the way it was calling sounds very, very strange. And we've got a gap through there. Forward, do it. So, how's that? Okay. So I mean, outwardly, I can't see anything wrong. It's lying in some mud. Now, unless it moves and stands up, walks, if we can see any obvious injuries. No, it is a really tough life being a lion, and there's a whole host of ways that if this cub is injured, it might have become injured. It could have been hurt by a buffalo. It could have been kicked by a giraffe. A cub by itself could be even hurt by a kuru and a nyala. But obviously this female has run all the way down here looking for it. It's found it. She's calling at it, but it's just lying in the mud going, oh, and it was a very strange call. It definitely stood out to me. Not sort of the normal cub contact calls. And there is the male and female. Now, on Saturday night, I heard the Nkuhuma's attempt to hunt a hippo very close to this area. And Michael's wondering, do I think that the cub could have possibly been injured during that? It's very possible, Michael. I'd actually forgotten about that. That's a very, very good theory you've got there, Michael. But until this cub decides to stand or walk, it's very difficult for us to say whether it's truly injured or it's just been separated. But normally, with a female calling that close, the cub would run in. But it's not. It's just lying on the cool, cold mud. Now you can see the lions have been around here. If you come out a little bit, you can see the lion tracks in the mud next to you, the bigger lion tracks in the mud next to the lion cub. So it's possible that it got forgotten and was snoozing when the rest of the pride moved. But that call was very strange. And it's looking a little bit skinny, but nothing too bad. I'm trying to see any outward signs of injury, and I can't. I'm going to try find a... I think I'm going to try... Yes, there's a way. We go to the other side of the male and female where we can get into the little riverbed and we can have a look at the cub from the front. Such a strange call. Okay, we're going to go past the adults. There we go. Here's the female. And there's the authority. You can see how much better that wound is looking. Hello, Nkuhuma. There we go. Let's have a closer look in there. What is that inside there, Jean-Andre? Is it just a bit of dirt? Just a bit of dirt. A bit of a scab. Looking much, much better. There we go. Nkuhuma, the authority. Now, male lions are always full of cuts, nicks, holes, scratches and the like. And they do have quite the time of it defending their territory and also fighting for mating rights with the different females. Anyway, there's a fly. Don't lay eggs in there, you naughty fly. There's a fly argument happening on this schnoz. Look at those flies. Okay, well you can see how much that wound is recovered since it opened up and spilt maggots everywhere. Oh, female's calling for the cub again. Let me just move forward. Cub's not even lifting its head. You can just make it out behind her. I'm going to get down into the drainage line so we can have a better look. Tamira says, I don't understand. Why is the female not going down to the cub? Well, to be completely honest, Tamira, I can't be 100% sure. Sometimes oh, now she is. Tamira, there we go. She's walking down to the cub now. I'm still calling. The cub is answering in this very strange little voice. Okay, let's go forward a little bit. Oh, Tamira, the one reason she might not be going straight towards the cub is because of the presence of the male. So he might have amorous intentions even though she's still lactating. So sometimes there can be misdirected aggression, so she might be doing it slowly to avoid that conflict with the male, especially with the cub. I mean, there's nothing outwardly wrong, but there is definitely something wrong. I can't say what it is. Hello, Timbuktu tree. I'm just going to get it past so Jeandre has got... Are we okay? Oops, there's a hole there. There's a hole there. Anyway, that should do. Sorry about the angle, Jeandre, but the lioness is quite close. I don't want to go any closer to her. There she is. So there we go. There she is. She's moved a bit closer to the cub. The cub is still lying in the exact same position where we first spotted it. Oh, I might have to move because of the... There we go. You can see that now. A little bit of mane showing, but nothing bad on the elbow there. I really wonder whether this cub can move is my question. And it hasn't made any attempt to sit up. And again, it could have very easily been injured by another animal, or even by another lion. Now, of course, this is quite an interesting scenario, and I can't be certain yet, but as I said, it looks like it might be injured. And Michael is wondering, would the lionesses eventually leave it behind if it can't keep up with the pride or slows the pride down? They would, Michael. Probably not intentionally. As you can see, those females come back. So we're probably about 1 kilometer from where the rest of the pride are. And she's come back towards here and she's called. The cub's answered, but it's not moving. She looks like she might call again. Now, as difficult and as sad as this is, it is part of nature, and we're not here to interfere. We're here to observe. She's looking back, listening back towards where the rest of the pride are. There you go, she's calling to the cub. Jeffrey, he's in Texas, says it looks like it may have broken his back. I tend to agree, Jeffrey, but I'm still leaning towards the side of optimism. Now, I'm just going to warn everyone, it doesn't happen very often, but it can happen with an injured cub. The mother will sometimes eat it, so just be warned. And just looking at the behavior, I have seen it before. Or the male might eat it. Jeffrey, the longer I sit here, I almost have to agree with you that there's some major, massive trauma that's causing this cub not to be able to move. Oh, shame, it's calling. you've got to remember there's nothing we can do in this situation. Oh, wait. Oh, shame. This is really, really heart-wrenching. But we must remember this is nature. The lioness is moving away now. The cub's calling forlornly. The lioness has moved away. I can still hear her calling for the cub. And we saw that he tried to, or she tried to get up but couldn't. No, I know. She's coming back. No, I know this might sound quite terrible, but she's calling. Almost the best thing for this cub would be to be found by a leopard or a hyena or another predator. Or even for Mom or the Birmingham Nkuhuma to kill him themselves. It could be a very painful death here in the Mawati River otherwise. And I know it's going to be very, very difficult for all of us to accept, but we've got to remember that this is nature and there's not much we can do about it. There we go, look at her. She's right next to us. It's okay. Oh, I can hear that call. This is really difficult, but there's nothing we can do. There we go, she's moving off. Where's the male? I can't see the male at the moment. Oh, he's lying down over there. Oh, shame. Calling as the female moves away. Tried to get up again. I can hear her. She's calling for the cub. She's coming back. She's coming back and she's calling. There she comes. She almost just seems to be trying to will the cub to follow her. She keeps leaving and coming back and leaving and coming back. Oh, the cub's trying to get up, Shana. And just try to get up again and again fell down into that position. So you can hear that call. It's different. It's just not the same. Oh, shame. James would like to know, if the cub dies, will it be collected for an autopsy? Well, James, probably not. What normally happens is the scavengers, hyenas, or the lions themselves will actually eat what's left of the cub. Here comes Mom again, calling. She's walking back. It's almost an exasperated call. Come on, come. I know this is very difficult to watch, guys. But oh, there we go. And what she's doing is she walks in, walks away, walks to where the cub can see her. Oh no, shame. Jeez. Oh no. Oh, this is heartbreaking. I don't know if I can sit here anymore. Oh, jeepers. Just try to get up again. Mom's still calling. Oh, there we go. It's moved back into a position where it's a bit more comfortable. And we're going to stay here. We're not going to go anywhere. We're just going to take a moment to sort of regroup. While we do that, let's go see what Steph's up to on foot. I've seen in a very long time in the African bush. The female came back, tried to move the cub with its nose and with its paws, and the cub almost just sort of hissed at her. It's very seriously injured, and unfortunately this is life out here in the African bush, and lion cubs die. It's just not often you end up in a position like this where you see them before. And I know a lot of you might disagree, but I think the best thing would be if a hyena or something happened to come across and just end this cub's life a little bit faster. It's just very, very sad, but this is the wild. I mean, we can't put our human norms and our human morality to a perfect system, nature, and it's just one of those very, very sad things. And we will come back and keep checking on this. And just a reminder to all that there's no sunset safari this evening. We are doing rehearsals, but we will keep you posted on what's happening with this beloved Nkuhuma cub. And I know it's going to be very difficult for everyone, us included. I mean, I'm distraught, but I've got to remember, this is nature. This is what happens, and just because we're here seeing it doesn't make it any more different or special. But from all of us here at Safari Live, I'll see you tomorrow.